So friends, let us understand today the output characteristics of NMOS enhancement type transistor. So output characteristics are also called as the drain characteristics and or IDVD characteristics. Now if you observe this is the NMOS and enhancement type, and it is the same circuit which we had drawn for the IDVG characteristics, and the only difference is that in case of IDVG characteristics we are varying the gate voltage, and variation of gate voltage for a specific value of VDS we are observing the impact on the current, that is the drain current. And in case of IDVD characteristics we are keeping the specific value of VGS, maybe VGS is 1 volt, and then we are studying the impact of variation of VDS on the drain current, that is called as the IDVD characteristics. Now I'll try to show you what are the characteristics that we are trying to expect of, at the end of this experiment. So you are varying, and that is, you are very well familiar with these characteristics. ID is on the y-axis and VDS is on the x-axis, and actually for a specific value of VGS you are getting a, maybe this VGS is 2 volt, you are getting the characteristics like this. Maybe VGS is 1 volt, you are getting the characteristics like this. VGS is 0.5 volt, you are getting the characteristics like this. So that is the these are the characteristics we are expecting, meaning that for a specific value of VDS you are getting a increase in the drain current as and when you are increasing the drain voltage. Okay, so the current is a dependent upon the drain voltage. Whenever you are increasing the gate voltage, whenever you are increasing, so that time the current is also increasing, so even if the VDS is constant. And another thing that you observe here is that the current is constant. Actually this is a constant current, that is called as the saturation current. So in saturation the current is constant. Normally you draw some line like this, and this line is denoted as a, I may change the color, this line is denoted as a VDS. This line is denoted as a VDS is equal to VGS minus VT, and this is the saturation region. To the right of this side and to the left of this side is a linear region. So this is actually the linear region. Okay, so this is the linear region. Now basically in the linear region what we are expecting is the VDS is less than VGS minus VT, and in case of saturation region we are expecting VDS is greater than VGS minus VT. So that is what is expected. Now whenever you are writing the ngSpice code for obtaining these characteristics, so the only difference is that in the IDVG and IDVD code, in the IDVG you know that we had written this line .c DC VGS is varied from 0 to 5 in steps of 0.1 for maybe a specific value of VDS, maybe 0 to 2 you are varying, or then increment is 1. So here what we had done, we had actually varied the VGS from 0 to 5, and that is 2 in steps of 0.1. But now what we are supposed to do in IDVD characteristics, we are varying the VDS, because the plot what we are obtaining is the ID versus VDS. So we have to vary VDS in the steps of 0 to 5 and in steps of 0.1 from 0 to 5, minimum value 0, maximum. And what is the for the different values of the VGS, what are those values of the VGS? Maybe 0 to 2, and you are taking the incremental steps as a 1. Now all of you by this time must have understood why I am writing here 0.1, why I am writing here 1. By any chance if you make this opposite, you are writing here 1, what does it mean? That the points for plotting I am getting are only 5 or 6 points. I mean 0 and then 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then 5, and then I have to be getting a plot like this. I mean that this plot may not be the smooth plot you will observe, whereas if I increment it with a 0.1, then I will be getting a very closely spaced points for plotting the this graph, and therefore I will be getting a very fine resolution and a nice plot I will be able to see. So that is how we are getting the variation in the IDVD. And what about this? This is for number of plots. How many plots you want for how many values of VGS, and then that step has to be a larger step. Suppose you want the 5 plots 0 to 2, Then you can write here this incremental step of 0.5. So you'll be getting VGS is equal to 0, VGS is equal to 0.5, 1, 1.5 and then 2. But if you by any chance, if by mistake if you write here 0.1, then what would happen? Then you will be getting plenty of plots here with a difference of 0.1. VGS is equal to 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. That is not expected. Okay. So this has to be VGS, or the second that you are writing, the second value that you are writing is actually the 1. Okay. So with this statement changes in our code, we'll execute the program and let us try to see whether we get such a characteristics or not. So for that, now I'll go to the ngSpice, and in the ngSpice I have actually written the code for you. So let me open up that code. Okay. So this is a trial code I have written for you people. I just will zoom thoda sa. So actually now this is a transfer characteristics. It is now the output characteristics. So we'll make the changes. These are the output characteristics, that the IDVD. First we have defined what is your between 2 to 0. Your VDS is there. VGS is there into 1 to 0. Then the transistor that you have defined is the M1. So 1 is the part of this name, and then 2100, that is the drain, gate, source and substrate, and my device is the name given to this device. L is 1 micrometer I have taken, W I have taken 0.25 micrometer, and this is the comment which is starting from a star asterisk. Okay, so that drain, gate, source, substrate nomenclature I have written, and now VDS is varying. .dc vary the VDS, that is a DC analysis we are doing 0 to 5 in steps of 0.1, because you want the IDVD plot, and for how many values of VGS? From 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 plots you will be getting. Then dot model, which model you are using? You are using the NMOS. We are not specified here the VT value, otherwise you can specify the VT value here. My device, because the same device what you are referring to in the earlier code, the same device you are writing, dot control routine you are writing. Now if you have to remove the space between the X brush and width, so as to have an impact of that width size. In the earlier program I had kept the space, and therefore even if you write 2 and 5 and 6, that was not making any difference. So now if I remove the space, that definitely will, you can observe the difference. Okay, so I have saved this file, okay, as a .cir file, and now I'll run this program. So let us run the program. Source trial.cir, okay, then run the program and then plot. So you can see now these plots you are seeing. I'll just move these characteristics. Okay, so this axis you can see that ID axis, and this axis is the VDS axis. So this is VGS is equal to 0, so that is a cutoff range. Once you start the VGS greater than the VT, then you will start find the current is start flowing. So this is the these are the characteristics. So this is in a current saturation mode, this constant characteristics in saturation mode, and here these are the linear characteristics. So that is how we can get the characteristics. And whenever the drain current in saturation is asked, then you can find out this value of now 40 microampere, maybe the that is the value of the drain current in saturation for this value of VGS, which is the 4 volt, this is the 5 volt, this is the 3 volt, 2 volt and 1 volt and 0 volt. Okay, so likewise in our experiment also you are supposed to calculate those values. Thank you. I hope you have understood this experiment, and in the next session we'll start with the PMOS characteristics. Thank you.